Welcome back to more children's Torah stories. What we learned about last time was Nebuchadnezzar made a huge statue out of gold, 10 stories high, 3 meters wide. And he said all the bosses in Babel must come and bow down to it. And Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah said, "No, sorry, Bob. We can't bow down. It's like an idol. You said we've got to pray to it. We can't pray to it. We only pray to Hashem. Don't you know?" "What? I said whoever will not bow down will be thrown into the fire." "That's fine. We would rather be thrown into the fire than go against Hashem and bow down to an idol." "What? Do you think Hashem will save you?" "We don't know if Hashem will save us or not. If Hashem wants to, he can save us. If he doesn't want to, he might not save us. But that's not because he can't. He definitely can. We just don't know if he wants to or not. That's up to him. Whether he will save us or not, we are going to do the right thing." "How dare you, gods, make the fire hotter and hotter and throw them into the fire." Well, that's what they started doing. And then I made the fire hotter and hotter, and he said, "Tie them up." And so Mishael, Hananiah, and Azariah all got tied up. And then they got ready to throw them in. And in they went, whoosh, into the burning fire. What happened to them? King Nebuchadnezzar looked and he said, "What's going on in there?" And they said, "We threw them into the fire." And King Nebuchadnezzar said, "But how can it be that you threw them into the fire? Because I can see 4 men walking around without being burnt. 3 of them look like normal men, but the 4th one looks like an angel. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, servants of Hashem, come out." And so out came Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, also known as Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They came out of the fire. They came walking outside of the fire. And everyone around looked at them and said, "Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Let me touch your arm to see if you are burnt. Your arm is not burnt. Let me touch your hair to see if your hair is burnt. Your hair is not burnt. Let me touch your shirt to see if your shirt is burnt. Your shirt is not burnt. Let me smell to see if you smell like fire and smoke." Now, obviously, they're going to smell like fire and smoke, right, Yeladim? They were just in a big burning fire. Well, they went to smell. Doesn't smell like smoke. They were completely fine. It was like they had gone walking on the beach, not like they had been burning in a fire. And Nebuchadnezzar said, "Hashem is amazing. Hashem sent an angel to save Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego because they said they will only worship Hashem, and so Hashem saves them. Now I make a new rule. Anyone who says anything bad about Hashem will go to jail, because I have seen today that Hashem is truly the best. And I want to tell you all that Hashem is amazing, because you know, there was something else Hashem did for me as well. And that was when I had a dream that really bothered me and I didn't know what it meant. I called all the magicians to come and tell me, and none of them could tell me what the dream was and what it meant. But then Daniel, who I called Belshazzar, came to me, and I told him the dream. And this was a different dream to the one you know about, Yeladim. Really, Nebuchadnezzar, was this a different dream? Yes, another dream. It goes like this. I saw a tree growing so huge in the ground. It grew up and up to the sky. It was as big as the whole world. Its top went all the way up to heaven, and you could see it from the other end of the world. It was so big. It had so many beautiful leaves. Mwah! The leaves, they were magnificent. And it had delicious fruit. There was fruit for all the birds and animals who wanted. And there was so much shade. All the animals could come and lie in the shade. All the birds could live in the branches. And all animals could eat from the fruit of the tree. But then, in my dream, I saw an angel come down from heaven. And he called out and he said, cut down the tree. Cut off its branches. Cut off its leaves. Scatter the fruit. Animals must run away from underneath, and birds must run away from the branches. But leave the stump of the tree with its roots in the ground. Put on big chains over the tree, chains made of iron and bronze, and dew will come over that, and that tree will not have the mind of a person. It will have the mind of an animal for 7 years. This is what I dreamed about the tree and the angel.
I had this dream, and now Belshazzar, tell me what it means, because all the wise ones can't tell me, but you are the only one who can tell me.
King Nebuchadnezzar, I don't really know. Hello, Eliora, Moria, and Ariella. Nice to see you. And hello, Jamie. I don't really know what it means. Let me ask Hashem.
Don't be scared. Tell me what it means.
King Nebuchadnezzar, I wish that the dream was about your enemy, not about you, because it's not such a happy dream.
Well, tell me, don't worry.
That tree that was so big and strong that went up to heaven throughout the whole earth, who had such beautiful leaves and such lovely fruit and that beautiful shade that everyone could come and live in.
Yes?
That tree is you, King Nebuchadnezzar, because you are the great king who is the boss of all the kingdoms of the world and takes care of every person in your kingdom. But that angel that came and said, chop down the tree for 7 years and it will be not with the mind of a person, but with the mind of an animal. That means that Hashem is going to make a rule that for 7 years you will be driven out into the forests. You will eat grass like cows. And for 7 years you will not have the mind of a man, but with the mind of a child. Of a wild animal. But the reason that the angel said leave the stump with the roots, because one day you will become the king again. And so, King Nebuchadnezzar, this is my advice. Give lots of tzedakah. Give lots of money to the poor people. Help a lot of people. And this will help you to be strong and to keep your mind for longer.
Okay, I will do that.
Well, 1 year later, while King Nebuchadnezzar was walking along the roof of his palace,
la 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 la, here I go, walking on my palace fast and slow. Oh, I look out at the city and my kingdom. This is the great Babel, which I have built by my power, because I am the greatest. Ha 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 ha.
While he was still busy saying that, a voice came down from heaven. It has been decreed for you, Nebuchadnezzar. The kingdom is not going to be yours anymore. You will be driven away from people. You will live among the beasts of the field. You will eat grass like cows, and for 7 years you will stay like an animal until you know that Hashem is the true boss. Not you. And then, when that happened, that is what happened to Nebuchadnezzar. Moo! What is Nebuchadnezzar doing? He's eating grass. He started running around on all fours. He started mooing. He started eating grass. His hair grew like eagle's feathers. His nails grew like the talons of birds. And then, after 7 years,
hey, I've just realized something. Hashem is the boss of the world, not me. Woo! Now I'm like a person again. Pah! Why have I got grass in my mouth? Pah, pah, pah. Why is my hair long like eagle's feathers? I need to go and find someone to cut my hair. Why are my nails so long like talons? I need to go find a nice way to cut my nails.
And then he came back to his kingdom.
I realized Daniel was right and Hashem was right. I'm back to being the king again, everybody. But I know that I am not the real king. The real king is Hashem. And let's have a party!
And that was what he did when he came back to being the king. But after him, there was a new king. A king, also the king of Babel, a king called Belshazzar. And Daniel used to work for Belshazzar as well. Well, with Belshazzar was Nebuchadnezzar's son. So after Nebuchadnezzar stopped being the king, his son Belshazzar took over. And Belshazzar also had a big party. But at that party, Belshazzar saw something amazing. They saw a hand, like a ghost hand with no body, appear and start writing on the wall. They didn't know why or what it meant. But Daniel knew, and he was able to tell them. Do you want to know what he said, Yeladim? I'll tell you next time. Bye.